This is First Alert Weather.
Well, we're starting off this Saturday morning a little chillier than we have compared to the last couple of days, but don't let these current conditions fool you. 32 degrees, visibility at only 5 miles, and calm winds is not going to be reflective of what we experience later on this afternoon. Winds should be increasing, that visibility should be jumping to 10 miles soon enough, and those temperatures probably going to double from where they are, middle 60s by later this afternoon into the early evening hours, and all of those combined are going to make for, once again, a pretty nice and mild late February day, but we are associating some hazards with this pattern. As we were yesterday, we still have a risk here of some fire weather and the dangers alongside that. Any outdoor burnings done today could very quickly become out of control, so we definitely want to try and contain or press against doing that here for today, at least into tomorrow morning, before we should have some better conditions. But as it pertains to northeast Kansas, no advisories have been issued for our counties just yet, but just off towards the west there of Cloud County, where Concordia is, we do have a fire weather warning there, or I should say a red flag warning in place for parts of north central Kansas and south central Nebraska, where those winds are going to be a little bit stronger. That was a fire weather watch yesterday that has since been upgraded, and while I don't think it'll extend to our counties, the similar conditions will still be in place. So again, we want to try and take heed on that issue and enjoy the nicer temperatures for what they are, because no rain here is going to be within our area today, or really within the next 3 to 4 days at least, as this pattern should hold, and we should only get warmer here looking towards later on into the start of this week and the middle of next week before we do cool down a little bit. I'll get to that in a moment here. The fire danger, as you can see, is a bit elevated though for the region throughout Saturday before that definitely changes by Sunday. Again, conditions should be better by that point. Temperatures right now this morning are not what you would associate with those sort of conditions, but again, we will be warming up pretty decently, already getting that as we look towards areas to our south, but winds again going to be shifting more out of the south and west, and that'll help us warm up here and give us a boost that we need. Even though right now, again, things are calm in some areas, still seeing a little bit of some northerly gustiness that will be changing, as will the precipitation chances, at least slightly heading towards next week. Tuesday into Wednesday looks to be that really only solid chance of seeing precipitation. You can see probably about 20 to 40% there. That would be alongside this cold front that pushes through, which may give us a little bit of snow and rain, but with how very warm it's going to be in the days leading up to that, accumulation is unlikely. 66 for today, southwest winds 10 to 20 mile per hour gusts there. Fire danger does continue. 38 for tonight, above freezing, decisively warmer than what we saw last night and this morning. Over the next several days, we'll keep on warming up until Wednesday, dropping back down to a more average range.